20s, and life is getting faster. Shiny things and new ideas emerge in glamorous buildings to the tune of jazz music. Art Deco is here. Bold, glamorous, alive.
Morning. I'm Mike with Advanced RV. Welcome to our factory and welcome to Deco. Deco is a build that we just completed. This is the second build for this client, and he's always creative.
I am a repeat offender. I built a van with you guys in 2015. For the past few years, I went up to a much larger hauling system. I had a big F-250 and a trailer that was 30 feet long, and I'm just sick of driving around in 55 feet. Targeting kind of what I call a crew van type look. Windows only in the front and not along the rest of the sides. Trying to eliminate as much off the roof as possible, the air conditioning underneath the chassis. I came in here with a very strong aesthetic idea, and that is to go for like a 1920s Art Deco look. Lots of different tones of wood, very shiny gold fixtures, plush, almost velvety seating surfaces, and a very timeless design is what I'm looking for. Also, I've just never seen an RV that had a full Art Deco interior, so I think it'd be kind of a cool thing to do. I'm picturing a gold sink and gold fixtures and faucets, and yeah, build it light and build it right.
This is a real one-off. We did a lot of things in this van that we just haven't done before, and we had to really develop and figure things out along the way, and boy, it just turned out great. It's really very unique in how it's laid out and how we had to build things just to get larger items in and out. The biggest thing is that it's a rear bath. We've really only done a few rear baths. This one is very unique in the wall coatings and the layout. Typically our bathroom is situated in about the middle of the chassis, and we have a fairly typical infrastructure and plumbing arrangement underneath the van. This bathroom has a composting toilet, but the shower is still intact, so it just changes the plumbing and layout a little bit. This is pretty much our typical slat bed that extends across the aisle. The appliances and things in the layout are pretty similar to a rear bath, although this feature is extremely unique in that this particular van has an indoor air conditioning system, so there's no air conditioner on the roof. Everything is situated under this slat bed and underneath this refrigerator. We had to find a way to duct the air efficiently with supply and return air. So we developed this feature and added onto the bottom of this cabinet, which provided a number of things. A nice air chase to deliver the air conditioning, which has baffles in it to deliver an even amount of air over its length. We have a projector, a fan, a bunch of electronics and stuff just incorporated into this cabinet. So this was a very unique development. You're a little concerned about all the radius work in this van, which adds a whole nother level of complexity. You'll notice all of the gold accent strips where the laminate changes color. This was pretty challenging. Looks like granite, and the availability of the high gloss laminate there was a huge lead time and a minimum quantity. So we found a way to put automotive clear on this. So it's very durable and it provides the high gloss finish like everything else. Wow. Well, it's the longest galley we build. This countertop is amazing. This is really the first I'm laying eyes on it in the van. And it's all stainless and it's anodized to look the same color as all the aluminum accents. A lot of drawers. And the layout of this galley had to be unique in that we created this little step back here so we can provide enough space to just get this refrigerator in its hole without disassembling anything. It was originally thought we were going to have to make this panel removable, but we laid it out pretty it was a very exacting measure to be able to get this refrigerator in here without damage and without removing anything. So we can service it. We can get it out if we had to. The power in the backsplash is always nice. It's a very clean look. The artwork instead of the window. little cubby storage space. You know, we had a little bit of space with the flare side. We just kind of capitalized on every bit of space that we could find for storage. Cutting board, it's milled out and then a black epoxy to create a particular decal that this client was, you know, it's throughout. We looked at a host of products, trying to find a pattern and a finish that would meet all the objectives. We had to make some special provisions for the tin ceiling and just how it interacts with all the cabinets. Typically we have an upholstered ceiling which provides an amount of cushion, so you have a little bit of wiggle room to try to, you know, fill in gaps and you know, a little bit more adjustability. With a rigid ceiling like this, it just has to be a little bit more exact, and there's a little bit of, you know, extra thought that goes into it. It turned out great. It just really looks like a, you know, a 10-inch tile ceiling. There's some outdoor features here. There's an outdoor shower. I know this client has some objectives for hanging motorcycle gear and storage objectives. The teak floor covers just a huge shower pan. There's a curtain that divides an entire, you know, a nice size shower area, and it really is a spacious bathroom. What you'll notice is the subway tile finish on these walls. This is a first for us. We searched a lot of products. We had to find something that was water resistant, modular. We were able to do the curved walls, and it met the color and finish objectives that the client had presented us with. So it was very unique and it was challenging, but it just looks awesome. I have a feeling this is not the last time we're gonna do this subway tile.
I mean, really, I'd say it's going to be a 4-climate type van used everywhere. I like to ski, snowboard. I like to camp in the desert, so everything in between.
Starlink communication. He wants to be in touch all the time, in connection. Even though Eric made thousands of decisions on this, we still had to make decisions on implementation. Now, each piece as it was coming, I'm thinking, how's that going to go with this? And how does that design work with this? And even though our designers know, Janice has a pretty good idea, I'm kind of watching it unfold. I think it's beautiful. There's so many aspects of this that they came together as something that I think Eric is going to enjoy every time he goes in it. And that's fulfilling.
This is everything and more that I was looking for. You guys completely nailed the Art Deco motif. Added some really neat custom stuff that I hadn't thought of, like the light up logos and replacing the Mercedes stuff with compasses. It's beautiful, and I'm really happy with the layout. I really like this layout of the bathroom in the back and the couch bed right here. Really nice. We got a 2,800-mile ride across country back to Oregon. A couple stops along the way, maybe Yellowstone, and yeah.
Adventure time.